Hello, operator. Get me.
Sir, excuse me, sir. I'm gonna need you to stop calling here. This is the third time that you've called this week, and I take my job very seriously. And I can't have you over here calling my phone every single time.
Oh, calm down, sir.
Slightly funny. Please stop playing on this line.
That's me. Welcome back to the place to be, cause it's me, it's Kenny DB. Today is gonna be a great day. We have Dr. Dawn Menge on here, an author. We have a winner from last night, and today is Whisk or Whip Wednesday in our weekly segment, Cooking with Kenny. So don't go anywhere, or else I will find you. All right, let's get to it and do it. It's Whisk or Whip Wednesday, which means it's time for Cooking with Kenny. On today's episode of Cooking with Kenny, we're going to be making my specialty of eggs. Now, the recipe for these eggs actually came to me when the lockdown first started. I didn't really have much in my dorm room to eat except for eggs and a bunch of seasonings that I could care less about. And I had no salt, but I'm going to do this recipe with salt because food needs salt. You take all the seasonings that you want to use. It doesn't matter. You don't have to use the exact same seasonings that I use in this. Cheese. You can also add chili pepper flakes to this because I like the kick. Isn't that how it goes? I'm gonna kick you in the head. Whatever Frank Sinatra said. All right, and what's relevant today? Join Austin Film Festival and the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences educational initiatives on Saturday, May 16th from the comfort of your own home for an afternoon full of seasoned advice from industry professionals, from discussions on the current state of the industry to steps you can take right now to further your craft and jumpstart your career. Join friends old and new for a celebration of story and a last-minute dose of inspiration before AFF's final screenplay deadline on June 1st. Join industry insiders for a discussion on the current changes happening in the entertainment industry. Production has halted, yet content consumption is at an all-time high. And the good news is writers can still write. Learn more about how managers and executives are moving forward with development and what steps writers can take now to improve their craft and further their careers. To read full bio of panelists or purchase tickets, visit www.austinfilmfestival.com. Now, it still saddens me that the highly anticipated 2020 Olympics have to be put to a halt due to COVID-19. Sources report the Olympics will be postponed until 2021. On the positive side, the competing Olympians will have an additional time to prepare and increase their chances to win gold. There are quite a few great moments in the history of the Olympics, like the 1992 Olympics in Barcelona. It was a first-time event where an American NBA team was formed that the world would call the Dream Team. The team, coached by the former Detroit Pistons coach Chuck Daly, consisted of the following: Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, John Stockton, Karl Malone, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Patrick Ewing, Chris Mullin, David Robinson, and Charles Barkley. The end results: an Olympic gold medal for the US of A. All right, that is all for what is relevant today. But don't leave just yet, because we have author Dr. Dawn Menge on with her book series that won her 41 awards coming up next. All right, and now it's time to cook these eggs. So basically you take a medium skillet, turn the heat up to medium, a little under high. You put a little bit of butter inside of it. After you have melted all of the butter, You put your eggs in there and you basically just let them cook on their own. You move them around till they get to the point where you want them to be. Now, if I might add myself, my 2019 eggs were... NANI? You better stop! But my eggs now, after this, they taste amazing. All right, we're back here on Elevate and introducing our guest. She has won 41 awards for her book series, Queen Vernita's Visitors, Educational Adventures, The Intelligent Dr. Dawn Menge. How are you doing today?
I'm doing really well, thank you.
Well, you are a multi-award winning author. Congratulations, first of all. But what piece of literature inspired you to write such a series?
Well, I loved, when I first started reading, when I was in the 3rd grade, I had a really hard time. So my dad sat down with me every day and helped me read. But really what started my series was when I was getting my credential. I had an assignment where I had to write a math book and a math game. So the original book had my students in it. And it's based on the days of the weeks and the months of the year. So I decided I wanted to publish it at one point. And so I changed it to the children in my family. And Vernita was my grandmother. She's passed away now. She's a world traveler. She helped founded a credit union. She was a highly intelligent businesswoman. So I published it, and I thought, okay, that's it. You know, that's all I was going to do. And then I started getting awards. Like within a month, I got the Evie Award for first place, which is an independent publishing from Colorado. And then I just started getting interviews, and people were asking me, well, what's your next book on? There was no next book. That was it. You know, that's what I was doing. I was working on my PhD. I have finished that with a curriculum and instruction. And so I decided that the Queen was going to travel around her kingdom, because I love to travel, and learn about all the different areas and all of her subjects in her kingdom.
All right. We'll be right back with more from Dr. Dawn Menge. You all are entitled to some great entertainment. Be sure to like and subscribe to see future shows. And please, click that notification button. We are back. Now, let's hear more about this fantastic series.
So, I'm just finishing my 10th book in the series. And so, this one is on Alaska. And this one is on New Orleans. And the Queen holds alligators, and she learns about the bayou and plantations. This one I wrote with my little brother. I called him Heathy Bean when he was little. His name is Heath Rhodes. He's an astronomer at JPL. So he helped me write this one. And each month has a new planet and a new friend. And everybody in my series is a real person in my life. They're my family, my friends, my coworkers, my students are in the books. This one is in Baja Quail. She rides a quad on the beach. She kayaks. She learns to surf. And this one, I took a paddle boat trip at the Snake River. And this one is all about the paddle boat trip. And they go all the way up to 6th grade. Like this one is pre-K to 1st grade. And then this one goes up to 6th and 7th grade. So it has a lot more content. But every page is a new subject and a new friend. And it all follows the same format. There's 7 facts. On Monday, they did this. On Tuesday, they did this. And it's a catalyst for a child to go look for more information on what they find is interesting. So if they like Saturn, they could go look at more information on Saturn. This one I wrote on Kona, Hawaii. I have a childhood friend that lives there. And this is on him and his family and my friends. We all went out there and went on vacation. And I went swimming with the sharks and the turtles. We went in the lava tube. This one's about 3rd and 4th grade. And then this one is the coastline of California. And it has seals, and it has tide pools and sea anemones and the caverns. I've had people, I do a lot of stuff with Story Monster magazine. They're out of Tempe, Arizona. I write book reviews for them. I judge some of their contests, and all of my books are Story Monster approved, and they Purple Dragonfly or Royal Dragonfly, which is all through this magazine. So I do all of that, but I spend a lot of time in Tempe doing book events with them. And a lot of people buy these books because they're going to come to California and go up the coast. So they buy these for their children and they read about it before they go on it. This one I published last year. This is on Kona at the Volcanic Islands. This one has won 8 awards. And this one has some disabilities in them. Most of my books have 2 disabilities. I've discussed autism. This little girl has Rett syndrome. I've done some interviews with her mom to help educate people on Rett syndrome. But she's making lays. This is something I did in Hawaii with my friends. And I went swimming with the sharks on the North Shore. And so this one again is 6th grade. Okay. And it has a pink sand beach and the orange sand beach. And this one, I wanted to try something different. So I entered it into the Conquering Our Disabilities Film Fest for short written work. And it got entered. This one and this one, because they have disabilities in them. This one has Down syndrome and cerebral palsy. And of course, everyone is real. They're all real people. And so the event is in July at this point. They're still putting it on. But that was really exciting for me because it was something different. And it's actually in a film fest. So it was really neat. So I have a brand new one out that we're just formatting right now. We took the train from Williams, Arizona to the Grand Canyon. There was 19 of us on our family. And so that one's pre-K to 1st grade, and it's called Queen Vernita's Magical Christmas Train Ride. And hopefully it'll be out in about 2 weeks, I'm hoping. They're formatting it right now, fixing it up a little bit. And then the next one I've already started on is, we always go camping at Halama Beach. It's up the coast of California. And so this one is going to be pre-K to 1st grade again. It's got fishing and making s'mores by the fire and sandcastles and raccoons. And there's an ostrich farm up there. And so it'll be filled with all that adventure. So that's the one we're working on now.
All right, Doctor, that's all the time that I have with you today. Thank you so much for being a guest on our show. Please be sure to look for Dr. Menge's book series on Amazon. You can Google Dawn Menge and you'll find out more about her and her series of books. We'll be right back with more fun with the game of the day. So I thought I'd be fancy and put it on top of a little toast. You add a little parsley, a little cheese on top, and I think I got myself a winner here. Speaking of winners, our winner from last night is self-unique. The answer was Muhammad Ali. And that's basically what I came up with when I was, hungry that day. I am really smacking down on these eggs.
Nice.
Thank you for watching Cooking with Kenny. See you next time. Game time, game time. It's game time. For our first time viewers, this is the segment of the show where I'll give you a question you must answer within the day to receive a prize from us to you. In order to win, you must comment the correct answer by tonight, as well as like this episode and subscribe, because your name will be mentioned during our next episode and you don't want to miss it. The question is, what character became a well-known household name by saying, "Did I do that?" on Family Matters? Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to win a prize. Well, guys, that's all for today. I want to thank everyone involved, from our creatives to our writers, and today's guest, Dr. Dawn Menge. As always, invite your family and friends and let them know Elevate has good news whenever you're down and crazy updates that'll shake the ground. We have games, interviews, and a lot of fun. There's a little bit of something here for everyone. Remember this line, that we don't hate. We are here on this channel to elevate. Though this is farewell, till I see you again, you can always count on me to be a good friend.